The United States is at a dangerous junction, President Joe Biden believes. On Thursday night, he laid the blame at the feet of one man.
There's no question that the Republican Party today is dominated, driven, and intimidated by Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. And that is a threat to this country.
Biden spoke for 25 minutes, and in that time he said one word no fewer than 25 times: democracy. He used the word as a cudgel against Trump-aligned Republicans who echo Trump's false claim that the 2020 election was stolen, who worked to suppress voter turnout in key states, and who participated in or encouraged the insurrection attempt at the Capitol on January 6, 2021. But he also used the word to reflect what he believes is a better future, led by his party, whose recent legislative gains he touted as proof.
We can choose a better path forward to the future. A future of possibility, a future to build and dream and hope. And we're on that path moving ahead.
In a refutation delivered ahead of the speech, House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy accused Biden of divisiveness.
When the president speaks tonight at Independence Hall, the first lines out of his mouth should be to apologize for slandering tens of millions of Americans as fascists.
This is Biden's second visit to the Keystone State this week. Pennsylvania is a competitive state in what is shaping up as a battleground between Biden's Democrats and Trump's Republicans in midterm elections later this year. Earlier in the day, Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre stressed that this was more than a stump speech.
It's about the fundamental struggle around the globe between autocracy and democracy, and how democracy is a critical foundation for this country.
Analysts question that, as Biden's recent legislative victories and priorities don't overlap much with the themes of the speech.
We're beginning to see what issues the Democrats see as being advantageous. Guns are one, democracy is another. And it's interesting, too, that he didn't do much legislatively on either of those domains. And yet those are the ones he's talking about, but not with an eye towards passing policy now, but with an eye towards reshaping the composition of Congress.
Historians who study presidential rhetoric say Biden's tone has shifted noticeably as the November polls have gotten closer.
I believe the sharper rhetoric from the president and other Democrats is working. There's evidence that many independent voters, not Trump voters, many independent voters, particularly women, even in conservative states like Texas and Kansas, are fed up with Republican obstructionism, and quite frankly, they're fed up with the news of lawbreaking by the former president. The more Trump is in the news, the better the Democrats look.
But on this night in Philadelphia, the president said the word vote only 8 times. Instead, he drew a picture of the America he sees.
We are the United States of America, the United States of America. And may God protect our nation. And may God protect all those who stand watch over our democracy. God bless you all. Democracy. Thank you.
But which side will triumph when Americans exercise their democratic rights in November? Anita Powell, VOA News, Washington.